All right, what's going on YouTube? Boulevard Rob checking in again. Doing a quick video, man. I want to talk about some of the things you need to keep in mind if you are using a Tesla for rideshare, or just things you need to keep in mind when you are using an electric car, period, for rideshare, not even a Tesla. The number one thing, you probably already know this one, that is going to be charging. But here's a tidbit to that. If you are using Lyft, which I would primarily use Lyft, if I'm doing rideshare, especially if I'm only doing it part-time, because Lyft will allow you to structure your route where it's not going to take you out of a certain geofence very early within the process of you signing up for them. Uber does not allow you to do that until you get up to, I think, to a pro level. Now, Uber does pay a little more most of the time for electric cars, but you have to be driving pretty much, I think you have to do 200 rides, and they'll give you like an extra $100. So if you're not doing it full time, I would definitely use Lyft over Uber if I'm using a EV, especially a Tesla. And now, the second thing is, if you are using any other EV car than Tesla, you need to make sure you can find a good charger to charge that thing up in your area. You know, I'm lucky I have a Tesla. There are 4 or 5 different superchargers in my area. Even up in Madison, about an hour away, they have one of the new V4 or whatever superchargers that charges it up pretty fast. I think it gets down to charge it up from 20% to 80 in about, like, about 15, 20 minutes, which really is close to a gas station. That's number one, though. Charging, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you stay close to a charger. Number 2 thing, and this is related to charging also, I never let my car get down past 20% while I'm driving for Lyft or Uber or whatever type of rideshare thing I'm using, because you get out of 20%, that's when things get sketchy, because the percentage can go down very fast depending on how you're driving, if you have to heat up higher and things like that. You know, if you're in slippery conditions where you have to use more energy to get up and get going, things like that can really factor in on how long that battery's going to last for you. So I never allow my car to get down past 20%, and the fact that you would possibly pick up somebody that would take you to an area that there's not a charger in, and once you're at 20%, like I said, it gets dicey. You know, things can accelerate fast as far as that charger level going down. So that's the second thing, making sure you don't allow your car to go down past 20%. Now the third thing, this factors in a lot. I would not even consider getting a EV and driving it for rideshare if I don't have a level 2 charger at home. I have a level 2 charger at home. I'll show you guys some pictures of that. That really helps out, because basically what I do is I go out early in the morning, and within the midday, about 11, 12 o'clock most of the time, I'm running at about 30 or 40%. I can come home, throw it on the charger, grab my other car and roll out. And by the time I'm doing, 3 or 4 hours of my other car, the Tesla's not charged up. If I want to come back and get it, and use it, I can. Otherwise, I could just come back home afterwards, in the morning, and use it in the morning. So that's a major thing. Number 3, you want to make sure you are able to charge up at home. Maybe get you a level 2 charger. If you have any type of EV, you should be able to charge up at home. We saw what happened in last year in Chicago when they had the big snowstorm or the big ice storm or whatever, and guys couldn't charge their cars up, had to leave them at the charging station. Some got towed, whatever. But that's one major thing too. Make sure you can charge up at home, at least a level 1 charger. You put it on that level 1 charger. It may take a whole day from 20% to 80, but at least you have some type of charging setup you can use at home. Don't discount that to a certain extent too. But number 4, make sure you sign up for the upper level in your area. I get comfort rides. That's what it's called on Lyft. I use Lyft primarily. I can't even remember what it is labeled as for Uber, but it's an upper scale ride share level that customers can use, and basically would allow them to say, okay, I want a car of this year, it has to be this color, and all those things. Your car has to have certain qualifications to qualify for it, so it's always going to be a better quality car. I would make sure I sign up for that. Look into some of the things that you can buy, that are going to allow you to do that. I think if you have an all black car and all black interior, you can sign up for Uber Black, which I think is even above like the comfort level or whatever, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But that's one thing you want to make sure you do, man, is make sure you sign up for those upper ride share platforms. You may not get a lot of them depending on your area, but when you do get them, they will work out a lot better. And you'll probably get a lot more of them if you are downtown. Most likely your airport will be somewhat close to downtown, so you get a lot of airport rides probably from downtown to wherever your airport is. You see where I'm at, so that's kind of how it works with me, man. Read it between the lines. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, those are some of the things you really want to keep in mind when you are using the Tesla as a rideshare car. It's real serious. Like I said, that battery thing is making sure you charged up or whatever, because you can really run into some real sticky situations if you get out to the middle of nowhere, man. There's not a charger around, unless the customer's going to allow you to use their house to charge up. And if they don't have a level 2 charger, man, you may really be in some bad backgrounds or whatever, man. But this is Boulevard Rob, man, checking in. The link to sign up for Lyft and Uber will be in the description. Make sure you tap in with me, man. I'll have some more videos coming up pretty soon talking about some of the other some of the other rideshare and gig work apps you can use to really get things going for yourself, man. But this is Boulevard Rob. Make sure you subscribe and comment and all that, man. I'll holler back at you guys next time, boy.